Good morning, Atlantic Coast High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated. It's Monday, September 11th, and welcome to the Morning Rays. We are just days away from a showdown of undefeated teams. That's right, it's rivalry week. We will be talking plenty this week about our upcoming visit to Mandarin, but in the meantime, our Stingrays varsity football team improved to 3-0 this past Friday night with a convincing win over Westside. Here's Ben Ward with a recap.
What is up, Stingray Nation? Ben Ward here. Guys, Westside was indeed not the best side tonight. The boys from the south side got the dub. We're now 3-0 on the regular season. Let's show you some of the highlights. Early on, we would take a 2-0 lead. That's right, 2-0, because of a safety forced by our defense. Big night for them. Then in the second quarter, Sean Speed throws the slant to Jamarcus Jones. I see you, Jamarcus. Okay. That's a horse collar penalty on Westside, and it's a touchdown for AC. We take a 9-0 lead. Later in the second quarter, Speed threads the needle. What a nice pass to Taylor Kennedy, who finds the end zone. We would lead the Wolverines 16-0 at halftime. Fast forward to the fourth quarter, we have a 23-0 lead after a QB sneak from Speed. Now it's a screen pass to Jeremiah Evans, who we caught Westside by surprise. They were not ready for that one. We go on to win by a final score of 30-6 in dominating fashion here tonight. I had a chance to speak to coaches and players after the game. Here's what they had to say. Dominating win tonight. What went well for y'all tonight?
Receivers caught the ball well. We did what we needed to do. A late start, but we did what we needed to do ultimately to get the win.
We kind of started off slow, but then we made up for it and just kept rolling and played as a team.
Big game next week. You know it's Mandarin. How you guys feeling?
We're going to beat them, but no talking throughout the week. We're just going to let our actions show. Morning
Rays player of the game, Sean Speed, quarterback. Our offense was clicking well. How'd you feel tonight?
Felt great. We got rolling later on in the game, and it was a really good game.
All right, Mandarin next week. How we feeling?
Feeling great. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for them.
Students and all of Stingray Nation, we need you guys there at the game next Friday at Mandarin High School. Kickoff is at 6:30, but make sure to get there a little bit earlier, around 5:30, because you want to beat the traffic, get a good parking spot. We need to root on our guys. Biggest game of the year. Ben Ward signing out.
Last week, representatives from LSU, USF, and Liberty visited our campus to speak with interested students. A reminder that Yale is sending a rep to our campus tomorrow. This rep will only be present in the media center during C lunch, so if you have A or B lunch tomorrow, then you will need to sign up in room 518 today so you can attend. Yale is the only scheduled visit for this week, but next week we will host representatives from the University of Florida and Wake Forest University. The UF rep will only be here for 45 minutes on September 20th, so interested students will need to sign up in room 518 in advance to attend this presentation. Just a reminder that the Spanish Honor Society has a general meeting for existing and returning members right after school today in the auditorium. Also, current members of the Science National Honor Society have a meeting scheduled tomorrow after school in room 307. Be prepared to do a little gardening after the meeting, and that means dressing appropriately for the heat and drinking lots of water throughout the day. That advice also applies to anyone interested in participating in our Marathon High Club. We won't start training for a couple more weeks, but we do have an interest meeting tomorrow after school in room 122. If you want to test your limits and experience something new and challenging, then come by to learn how you can finish a half marathon in February. The Ping Pong Club has its first meeting today after school in the downstairs 500 gallery. Everyone is welcome to attend and join in on a game or two. For more info, join the Ping Pong Club's Teams page by entering the code S9RIBVM. For all you K-pop enthusiasts, the brand new K-pop club has an interest meeting scheduled for tomorrow at 2:15 in room 304. Come by to meet others who share a love for K-pop and to learn about the club's plans for this school year. And finally, anyone planning to try out for the boys' soccer team should plan to attend an interest meeting this Thursday, September 14th at 2:30 in the gym. Those are all the announcements for today. Have a great day and go Stingrays.